just to try and get this ultimate.
But DEATHMAKER, what was the timing? He gets that headhunter, immediately takes a player down. Good use of the headhunter on that duelist.
Lovely investment from helff there. And, well, with a quick shutdown, Union Gaming, 2 players down.
Spike carriers down. Spike down A.
Kucf chimes back in.
30 seconds.
With the Sky able to trade, suddenly Union are making this a little bit more contentious than it actually is. With low HP on the Sky and on the Raze now, this first player accuracy is going to be everything. Quick rotation from Velocity. They set their gaze to B. The breach smokes don't quite land in time. So for Union now, it's all on BenJ, the only man who has HP, who has the capacity to take an engagement here. What's out the first? Traded by helff, and that really should be all that she wrote here, unless ChromnZ can bring out something frankly wizard.
Right now, he has to take 2 players down, and they're good in terms of their health. That's a 3 for helff, and the first for Velocity.
Fight here, really nice paint shells. He's going to force the first player out of position. Sage now isolated, still able to escape.
ChromnZ pushed up, takes 2 players. Now look at this DEATHMAKER. This time he does not connect, and now Amaterasu's position is already known. The spray that comes through, but BenJ misses the opportunity, even though Amaterasu is the last surviving player. Oh, a shot! This is what we love, right? Amaterasu, he has no cue of what's happening on side, and ChromnZ has entered. The opportunity is there, and this is why we say you need to use your utilities at the right time. DEATHMAKER, he does find one as he pushes from elbow. He's still looking for taking a player down. They're looking for defusing it, but DEATHMAKER is making a little bit of a trouble. But because of the numbers, I think this defuse should be coming in through, and it should be an even Stevens.
Flash is acutely aware for Union now. The attack's coming. It's coming to A, and it's coming fast.
It is. ChromnZ has taken another player down, and yes, the spike is not in a great position. ChromnZ, if he pushes up, he'll know that. But look at this. They've already started taking players down. helff is quick on his heels to react, but that's all. The funky business can be in a very tough situation. BenJ was covering him for now, but look at that Funny Monkey's reaction. He kind of isolates. I mean, I don't even know if that's an isolation, I can call it, but I don't know why there was not a double push. They gave up a life.
There's a really strong bait and switch as well, and the second that contact was made, ChromnZ actually extended and took a fight there. DEATHMAKER forced into a difficult angle because of the shock dart, able to trade onto ChromnZ now, down to the 3-on-4 for DEATHMAKER. He is going to be the difference maker in this round. That tour de force is going to be so hard to isolate. Hellfire used beautifully. ROACH, low on HP, is able to get away. Traded by NW1. Goes to the 3-on-3 now. Plant goes down. All ults committed now. There's that showstopper. Finished off by Kucf now, and with the plant cancelled, 23 seconds left on the clock. Velocity, they need to get this spike down as quick as humanly possible. Otherwise, they're going to be in big trouble. Matchvoice is going to commit to it. Able to get it down in time. Damage done to DEATHMAKER. However, it's not enough to topple him as of yet. Able to back off from showers as well. Just about able to do so. Holding across the back side. Right to waist. Doubles down now. It's all on to Kucf. Good for the first. Turns to the second now. Knows the tour de force is there. Unable to get it. Hit by the nightmare. Has to try and avoid it now. That spike taps 7 HP, but it does not matter. Raising alarm bells. Funny Monkey actually extends there. Able to pick up the rifle. Good for 1. Instantly trade out 15 seconds. Velocity needs to get a wiggle on it, and they've got to swing into a lucky here. Chrome spots out the first. That could be the decider now. 10 seconds left. Out comes the showstopper. Instant swing. Good for another. On the high ground. Lucky misses. MW1. 5 seconds left. There is no time. They've got to get the hell out of Dodge. Save those weapons as we see a very thrifty round come out from Union Gaming. They know the execution's coming. That forces out the Nightfall as Velocity once again looks to waterfall their way onto the safe site.
They've taken control, but look at this. We were talking about the ultimates. Now it's favoring Velocity. Strike. Brimstone survives, making sure it's on his back. But look at this. Again, a miss, but repositioning immediately better from DEATHMAKER. Gets himself a 3K. The last player surviving. BenJ again. Will he be going in for a save this time, or is he going to be trying and battling it out as much as possible? Trying to take a couple of weapons out, and yes, he finds DEATHMAKER. That's something good to kind of be happy with, but that's not the round, and he loses the battle against helff. Force the battle up close to try and make it work, but look at this. They're trying to gain information. Seems does come through. I'm not too sure if he's being held down. Oh, he's good for 1, but look at this. Again, the trade game coming through, but finally, helff putting all a stop into that nuisance of trying to get the numbers under control.
You're under no obligation to commit to retaking here, particularly with BenJ dying. Funny Monkey. Let's see how funny this monkey truly is. Wow, it's pretty funny. Shuts down helff, and now is looking for a second. Goes to the hill, and may very well consider going for this clutch. Gets a bit closer, sees the second player, can't quite react.
That was very crucial to take it under control, but ROACH, he's ready for it. And oh no! helff walks, but Amaterasu was knife out.
Taken down.
Alright, Velocity, what can you do when you're on the back foot right away? So able to put those smokes down, but maybe too late. Down to the Taunt 2, but DEATHMAKER able to strike back. Swing out, Funny Monkey good for the first. DEATHMAKER able to trade. DEATHMAKER doubling down. The Nightmare goes off as well to prevent any further pushes. As Union now attempt to try and encroach their way onto this site, but every attempt at a land grab, every time they try and garner some advantage, Velocity has someone ready in response. Utility being dumped now onto these players out through CT.
Deadly. Amaterasu Trailblazer as well does get caught up, but look at the hookup push, does not matter. Amaterasu does find the first, but then his strays coming in from Kucf. He gets 2 players out now. Both helff as well as Kucf playing around. Fade me fade, and helff finally winning the battle. I mean, I understand it's the classic, but still, okay. Pushing in together, getting some more information. Prowler coming in, but look at the sidelines. DEATHMAKER had the opportunity of his lifetime. Okay, he converts on the second, but ChromnZ is there to capitalize alongside ROACH. And now Cease is going to be there where ROACH is stuck, but it does not matter. DEATHMAKER still trying to play in the backline. Gets one, but that's all immediately as ChromnZ, BenJ, and ROACH wrapped it out.
Right now with another spot of aggression onto long hit. Union Gaming looking to meet that. Catches out right to waste. The Sky is able to trade it, but for how long? ChromnZ wants to go for one of those hero fast plays. However, it's the Sky to go out for the 4K.
This was so far away. I understand that they were trying to bring something out, but look at this again. DEATHMAKER was doing this in his stack. He was loving taking shower control. He pushes up this time, and he's able to isolate a fight for himself and take the player out.
Further than showers, just to catch Union off guard. And as DEATHMAKER's able to double down, he's everywhere. If you want to run from DEATHMAKER, you can't. If it moves, DEATHMAKER kills.
Amaterasu as well as right to waist can jump in at the teleporter at any moment, but DEATHMAKER is looking brilliant. It was Amaterasu in the previous one.
Funny Monkey hoping to get the player advantage for Union here, but it's right to waist MW1. They strike in unison here. And for DEATHMAKER, still alive, still prowling, still hunting for some kills. And if I'm on Union, that is definitely going to make you feared, and for good reason. DEATHMAKER eradicates BenJ there through the wall. Goes to the aggressive angle as well. Gonna look to try to engage with the Sage.
Oh!
Finished off though, Funny Monkey. What a time to usurp the Titan. Then W1 able to get the follow-up though, not quite able to double down instead. This early skirmish, this little engagement, the foray through to shorts has left, especially with the resurrection. The rest of Velocity in a 1 versus 5 helff. This would be a career-changing clutch. But
Not happening. There is a possibility because the time is getting wasted now. Only 20 seconds to react here, Kramer. If they don't do it properly, take down a player, it's going to be difficult. helff and DEATHMAKER, they're not at all letting them enter A. And now it's going to be way too late. They have to just get the spike down. And the spike carrier is towards Shadow. Immediately gets dropped down and right to waist taking Funny Monkey. So right now, nothing happening. Spike looking forward to getting towards A shot. Gets denied as Funny Monkey was trying to make his entry. helff is looking forward to using his ultimate to gain more information. And yes, the Nightfall comes through. The last surviving players. The Showstopper also been fought. And look at the number of ultimates being exchanged just to try and save the spike carrier.
Counts. Kucf is going to try and catch up first player. Wonderful shot there onto the opposing. Peeking out is going to see that utility will back off for the time being, having already done enough damage to ChromnZ. This is going to invite the 2 duelists to push through mid now. Able to outflank Union here. This is perfect. The drive-by comes in. The panic jet from Funny Monkey isn't quite enough. And it leaves Union staggered now with 2 players left surviving. It's a quick trade from Kucf, leaving us in a 2 versus 2. Flashed off the angle, able to get not quite out in time, leaving it all onto the lone Sova. Aim Velocity here, ready to swing out from Garage. Spots out the first, the second player swings out. ROACH able to trade on the first. Out of ammo though.
If not, actually they've dodged it here. Oh, BenJ reads it. He's going to be taking down one, and he takes down right to Ace as well as he was trying to push up. So 2 players are out of the board. So Velocity right now, yes, are going to be in a disadvantage. It's still close range. They can do something better. DEATHMAKER gets punished for his C-long aggression. And now A is completely there for them. Find a couple of weapons at least to drop in terms of some economy damage. Ooh, BenJ was looking forward to that. And he takes a player down, and another also falls. And that's a flawless. And ChromnZ was looking forward to a fight, but the duel is not there as MW1 and Amaterasu, they're wrapping a barrage and they're taking control of it. Players have been dropped. BenJ through the cage, finds one. ChromnZ as well, but Amaterasu is trying to bring things under control. Make it a 3 for him, and it's the last player. Neural Theft was used, but it's off nowhere, and DEATHMAKER finds his. ChromnZ again using his boombot, but look at this MW position, not known, but still, he's good for 1, but there's a trade, but position gets pinged, and Amaterasu falls after that. But look at this paranoia, it affects right to Ace, is going to be converting 2, but Kucf, he's going to be finding a trade, but 2v2. Let's wait and watch. Oh, helff. As he was traveling, trying to take garage control, he spots a player and immediately puts him down. Now it's all up to Kucf.
So perfect.
He's not going to be happy. But look at this, a great dink, but just because of the range, MW1 survives and he converts another on top of it. That's MW1. I mean, he's not even giving up. Look at him.
I tell you what, MW1 is playing Valorant like it's a point-and-click adventure game. Kucf left alone in a 1 versus 4. It's certainly laboured, and the KO is punished for it. But Kucf, unable to retrieve that rifle, has to walk into death in this business transaction. They get the hell out of there. They set their gaze once again to Garage, where they're continuing this pretty drawn-out fight. This war of attrition almost. And Velocity, when the second attrition comes involved, they time and time again find themselves in the lead. You see this.
Can he find one? helff? He's not looking that great. The damage is coming through, but there's a cover also. Roach is good for 1. He eliminates, and look at this. The ultimate gets denied as Funky Monkey. He's going to be taking Funny Monkey, my bad. DEATHMAKER right now able to trade it or trying to take side control, but ChromnZ puts him down. Amaterasu right now looking in no form of getting back into the battle because he's isolated at sewers and they're just closing him off, and that's puts an end to him. Look at this MW1's position. He's on the backstab, but unfortunate on that relay bolt. Concusses himself.
He's going off. MW1 outflank, continue to just fill the gap with rounds of their own. Aggression from helff here. Spots out Funny Monkey, but maybe overextends and overstays that welcome.
They never let be checked of the sewers as well here. You're getting the trades, but look at MW1 again able to push up right away, is taking a player down, and it's up to the last two surviving players who are both at A long, and right now they're trying to enter, but DEATHMAKER does not make that possible. The 2-4 coming into play. Amaterasu watching the right grounds towards sewers. He's going to be seeing Kucf, but the damage was there. Kucf was better here, but look at this MW1 again slowly creeping up. Previously when he did that, it did not work in his favor, but that 2-4s and a 3k, I can't take it anymore. Let's hope Union find another one. The ult comes into action. Hunter's Fury trying to find something. And hashtag the player, and yes, he gets one. But look at it again. MW1 on the backstab. BenJ did read it, but look at it. They don't have garage control. BenJ and ChromnZ try to make it, and yes, they do get it. But still, MW1 is on that. MW1 is on the backstab, and on top of it, Amaterasu was also trying to assist him. If MW didn't follow, there should have been Amaterasu trying to capitalize, but that relay bolted. Damn. Concusses ChromnZ, does not let him run away, and right now it's going to be the Odai try, but oh no, MW1 not getting an opportunity to use that, but ROACH flanks them, he catches them off guard, and right now has the opportunity of the pushes coming through. MW1 takes one player down, the other guy is on the side. They need to take down Funny Monkey. It's a 1v1 situation, and look at this, MW1 is sticking it, and he's going in for everything.
Oh, it's perfect!
Funny Monkey!
Oh. Gets the kill afterwards as well.
Pressing, right? To take control, you have to find a way to deny them. But why would you just walk up? DEATHMAKER, he makes sure it's accounted for in his kills.
Place as well has the right idea, pushes to garage control. BenJ spotted out. BenJ swings out regardless, still finished off, and that should cue Velocity into the fact that Union have set their gaze to the C site.
I think this is another round. I mean, yes, there were a couple of weapons recovered. The players with the weapons, what they can do, nothing.
I love how close MW1 is playing this tripwire as well. There's that audio cue. Roach is able to punish it regardless, though also tagging up helff, who is now going to be tested. Finished off by Roach. Really strong round from Roach now. Right to waste timing doesn't favour him either. And it looks like Velocity seems to have found victim to what was allowing them to get so many rounds.
Yeah, I mean, this is again another round that they just made a mistake on, and they're just paying for it. I mean, this is also the last round of the first half, so no complaints here. Already having a great scoreline, especially on the defensive half. BenJ to close it out, making sure it's a 9. The entirety of Velocity is backing off, but look at this. Funny Monkey, he's reading it. DEATHMAKER is also reading it. Funny Monkey is going to be the one who's good in that battle. He wide swings right now, gets Amaterasu off the board, and he did tailwind out, but is still looking aggressive in that battle. He's going in for that, and he gets another. He's looking forward to the 4th. helff, just because the positioning was a little bit better, he takes him down, but look at this. ChromnZ is already pushed up. They have so much aggressive control, but helff, he's still finding those players out, and BenJ puts an end to his menace. And that's what happened here. ChromnZ still making sure that A-main's control is not given away, but DEATHMAKER, as soon as the smoke disappeared, not only find one, he finds the second with his headhunter. This is what I was looking forward to.
Risk leaving. MW1 gonna hear that tripwire go off. It's now a matter of catching out BenJ. Something right away can do, but it looks like Velocity gonna take their eco round flawlessly.
Needed to win it. They had to get a lot more under control, but right now the double digits will open up. Kucf is good for 1, but they're just there. They're ready for that. This is what you also just know. Just a couple of seconds you said. They just pulled off an eco. You can do the same thing, and that's what is happening. A shorty finds one on Amaterasu, not checking a corner. He's going to be paying it and not going to be happy with it. The Spectre, it also gets recovered.
For this C site.
When he knows what's right now in cards, if you give them a couple of rounds, there might be a very close of a comeback happening. Union are still looking good. It's a 3v3 situation. He's waiting for him, but he's also backing off at the same moment. Kucf, oh, DEATHMAKER was spotting him from C-Long.
All right.
That was a brilliant replay, I would say.
Remaining.
Cover up for his teammate MW1 takes ChromnZ down as he's blast packing his way in. Now it's all up to Funny Monkey. I don't think he's going to be finding a match point. And then they have to account for a pressure that they do want to react on. And Amaterasu finds the first one. DEATHMAKER. BenJ, what was he doing? He was right pushing through his own cage. I mean, I understand he was trying to go a little bit up close, maybe even trying to get through his position, but not having the idea, he paid for it. And now Funny Monkey is also down. It's the last player, ChromnZ. And if they lose the weaponry, I feel like they're not going to be having the economy. So ChromnZ needs to try and kind of save it. If he's able to do that, I feel like Kramer, then there can be a situation. He went for the save of the operator, finds one, but look at the force coming through. Amaterasu with the 3K denies that operator from being saved.
Followed up by the Seekers, as Velocity set the gaze to see sights.
ChromnZ, he starts things off, gets the first at least, but look at this, there are a couple of utilities that are helping ChromnZ to survive, but makes the mistake of pushing his own teammate Smoke, and right now, he is just making sure his teammates are also falling apart. I don't know, again, this is what we talked about, you should not right now react immediately once a player falls down. BenJ trying to bring it back, but it's a 1v2 situation. He did have a Spectre, but right now the opportunity for picking up a weapon, and look at that, the angle gets smoked off, and right now he's just pushing up. The nozzle is just about to be revealed, but Amaterasu reads it right. Velocity getting in, closing this first matchup in between.